Welcome to the Coliseum, home of the Cleveland Cavaliers and host to the Chicago Bulls. We pick up the action with the opening tip here on ESPN Classic.
Some good matchups here, Redhead.
Yeah, this is the second time that Vincent will be playing against this club.
The two victories here by Cleveland in this 2-2 season split came by 3 in overtime and by 2 the last time the Bulls were in. So the Bulls have played the Cavs close here, but have dropped them both. And in Chicago Stadium, the last time the two teams met, the Bulls won by 19. Very similar. Both teams around 48, 49% from the field, and free throws about the same as well. Dave Corzine ready to go up against Larry Nance. Dick Bavetta will toss it. Around 20,000 still in the process of gathering here in the Richfield Coliseum. Tomorrow night, remember, the Bulls are home. Indiana Pacers in the stadium, and then out to the West Coast. Tip controlled by the Bulls. Sam Vincent has it, and Vincent walks into the front court. Vincent guarded by Mark Price off to the right. Vincent works top of the key. Left side jumper by Sellers. Good.
They've opened 5 games in a row with that play and have scored. Going to Brad on the baseline.
Outside left is Hubbard. Doherty has it wide left against Corzine. The Bulls have also gotten off to great starts in this building this year. Here's Hubbard into the lane on Oakley. The running hook is in, and the game is tied at 2.
He's gotten off in great starts too.
He has. Here's Vincent driving in, and Price knocked it away from him, but the ball went out of bounds off Cleveland. Doherty, I believe, last to touch it, and Brad Sellers will inbound for the Bulls. 17 on the shot clock. Sellers looking to bring it in. Comes into Jordan in the left corner. Michael in, pull-up shot, baseline left, won't go. Sellers way up for the rebound and then lays it in. Good job by Brad. He's got the first 4 points of the game for the Bulls. And a delay of game warning has been whistled against the Bulls with 11:11 left in the quarter.
How about this for a stat? That was the first of 12 opening tips that Nance lost with the Cavs.
Here's Mark Price on the walk for Cleveland. Top of the circle, Larry Nance. Sellers guarding him. And it goes to Doherty, and Corzine a foul as Doherty tried to make a pivot in the lane. Dave Corzine with the game's first personal foul.
Well, this is a place where he struggles a little bit.
He's on the rise, though.
Yes, he's on the rise, Jim, and he's also had a very big one last time we were here from the free throw line. He and Ronnie Harper both.
And hits the first free throw here. Cavs coming in 31-36 on the season. Here in the Coliseum, they have won 21 and lost 12. And the Bulls, after their victory over the Sixers the other night, improved their road record to 12-19. Second free throw missed, and Charles Oakley claims it. Full court pressure by Cleveland. Bulls come up court to Corzine. Sellers off to the right, gives it up to Vincent out front. Sam Vincent calling the play. Vincent against Mark Price, 10 to shoot. Sellers left of the circle. Doubled up. Sellers takes it left of the lane, off to Jordan in the corner. Michael saves, shot clock at 3. Jordan fakes on Hubbard, pumps the shot left of the lane, no good. Oakley the rebound, a loose ball foul on Ron Harper. Harper with the first foul of the game on Cleveland.
Well, when he went behind that pick, Michael came out shooting, and Harper got stuck down low with Oakley. He just couldn't hold the Oak man out.
He had a hold of his arm. Here's Sellers inbounding to Corzine. Sellers has it back off to the right against Nance. Corzine with it top of the circle. Left side Vincent. Left corner Jordan. Underneath Oakley. Turnaround jumper by Charles. Good. Charles Oakley scoring inside. In fact, the Bulls' first 6 points inside from their 2 forwards, Sellers and Oakley. And as you know, they're both from this area. 6-3 Chicago. Doherty top of the circle holding on Corzine. Doherty feeds it right side to Mark Price. The outside shot in and out. Charles Oakley the rebound. Slips the bounce pass off to Vincent. Sam Vincent hustles it up ahead to Jordan. In from the right. Michael in traffic. Scoops the shot. No. Cleared by Doherty. Cleveland runs the floor to Ron Harper, and he goes all the way to the hoop and lays it in. A 1-point Chicago lead. Vincent into the front court against Price. Vincent off the circle to the right. Right corner Jordan. Michael fakes the shot. Drops it for Sellers. Sellers guarded by Harper. Back out to Vincent. Now Brad needs to get into the post. He does. Gets the ball in there. Turnaround jumper. Good. Nicely done. Brad Sellers with 6. Bulls took advantage of the mismatch.
It looked like Nance was out guarding Michael in that play.
Right, so Harper was trying to guard Sellers in the post, and Brad had the big advantage. Top of the circle, Hubbard swings it right side to Price. Right corner, Larry Nance against Sellers. Nance fakes the shot, dumps a pass into Doherty. The jump hook is in. Brad Doherty with 3. A 1-point Chicago lead this trip. Sam Vincent off to the left. Plays it to Jordan in the left corner. Back out to Vincent. Sam takes the outside shot. It's in. Sam Vincent puts the Bulls up 3. And now Price hustling back on the dribble. Stops against Vincent. Dishes it low right to Nance. Nance backs in on Sellers. Lays it in. Faked pass. Then got a step advantage. Backed in and scored. Vincent coming to the left side, doubled up, bounce pass underneath to Sellers. Brad inside, reverse layup is good. It bit the front of the rim and had enough to hang in the cylinder. It's 12-9. A 3-point Bulls lead. Price out to the left for Cleveland. Bulls executing very well offensively. Here's Doherty left of the lane. Nance with the ball left of the circle. 20-foot shot is in. You still want him out there shooting the ball, though.
He started out slow in that game in Chicago. Right now he's on fire.
Sam Vincent kicks a pass right side. Jordan gets it in the corner. Back out to Vincent. Vincent holding 12 to shoot. Works left around a Corzine screen. A pass to Michael. Hit him in the knees, and it comes out to Price. Cleveland with a chance at the lead. Price dishes for Harper in for the left. Here's a pass tipped away. Michael Jordan out with a steal. Jordan takes it in against Larry Nance. In for the right side. Pull-up jumper. Book it. Michael Jordan puts the Bulls up by 3.
Michael missed 3 off the set plays, Jim. Now he gets one in an open court, stops it, pops on the big man. Net.
Mark Price right side kills the dribble into Doherty. Right of the lane against Corzine. Sellers comes to double on him. Nance foul line underneath to Hubbard for the layup. Good job by the Cavs. They waited for Sellers to commit to avoid the legal defense, and once he did, they knew how to handle it. 14-13. 1-point Bulls lead. Vincent out to the left calling a play. Jordan has it left of the circle. 20-footer. Rimming no. Rebound Hubbard. Cleveland again with a chance at the lead. Mark Price brings it up. Price pull-up shot right of the circle. In and out. Corzine the rebound. Up court Vincent. Sam Vincent doesn't have the numbers. Pulls up, feeds Sellers down the lane. Brad to the hoop. Shoots it up. Banked it in. Traveling is called on Brad Sellers. No basket. Timeout taken. 6:58 left to go in the quarter. Bulls up 1. 14-13 on the Bulls Network. Cavs have it in play. Price brings it up. A 1-point Bulls lead. 6:54 left to go in the quarter. Guess who's missed the 4 shots for the Bulls tonight? Michael Jordan. Here's his shot by Price out front. Good. Mark Price with his first basket. And Cleveland takes the lead.
They went right through their lineup to get everybody in the offense.
Charles Oakley wide left guarded by Hubbard. Sellers with the ball top of the key. Off to the right is Sam Vincent. Underneath the pass to Oakley and a foul on Phil Hubbard. That's his first. 2 team fouls on Cleveland. Sellers to bring it in play. Foul line extended right. He comes in to Oakley. Charles gives to Vincent. Sam over the top into Jordan. In on Harper. A fake and then the 2-hand dunk. Michael Jordan puts the Bulls up 16-15.
Oh, Michael wasn't ready. He had another steal.
Harper walks into the front court now off to the right. He outran a loose ball or Jordan would have had it going the other way. Larry Nance wide right gives to Doherty. Doherty holding way out to the right. Now to Harper in the right corner. Shot clock at 6. Long shot, Ron Harper. Rimming, no. Oakley, the Bulls rebound. Charles holds up on the long pass. Now fires it ahead to Corzine. Corzine in the front court to the right. Sam Vincent has it off to the left. Into Jordan in the post. Outside Oakley. Charles feeds Corzine right in the lane. He takes it in the lane. Fakes. Gets the shot up. Good. No basket. What's the call by Dick Bavetta? Foul before the shot. Fans wanted to travel on Corzine. Larry Nance with his first foul. Vincent has it in place. Jordan with the ball off to the left. They double on Michael. Right side Vincent. Sam shoots out of the right corner. Rim's no good. Oakley the rebound. Charles takes it back out. A hook to Corzine down the lane. His layup rejected. Oakley gets it back off to Corzine underneath. He shoots it up. Offensive foul. Dave Corzine had the first one rejected, then used his free arm to clear out and picks up the offensive foul, his second.
They do a good job blocking shots in low. Core had the shot blocked. It came back. Oakley got the rebound, put it back to him. He comes up in it with the left arm. He tried to clear Nance out.
Corzine out of the game. Horace Grant is on. Price outside left, plays it into Doherty, guarded by Oakley. Brad Doherty into the lane, triple team, flips the shot off the glass, no, and a foul called on the Bulls. It's on Horace Grant.
Let's get off the bench.
That's his first.
This is what happened to him in Philadelphia, Jim. He just picked up foul after foul.
Well, you know, from where we were, the three defensive players stood their ground.
Yeah, it looked like they had him in a box. Yeah, it looked like they had him in a box. And
Doherty's free throw is good. Doherty has 4. He's 2 of 3 free throwing. Doherty's second one. That's in, and Cleveland up 1, 17-16. Cavaliers, young team and inspired by this big crowd. They got some pressure in the backcourt. Michael Jordan, a jump pass ahead to Sellers. Sam Vincent down the lane, feeds Oakley through his hands and out of bounds to the Bulls. Oh, no, it is to Cleveland. Hubbard picked it up, but after it was out. Now they hustle it up. Price pushes it into the front court on the dribble. Mark Price outside left, Sam Vincent guarding him. Nance has it against Sellers. Low left. Larry Nance backs in the lane, lays it up, and in. You got to sit on his left shoulder when he's on the baseline. Here's Sellers in the lane. Feeds it left to Oakley. Charles pucks the shot up. Offensive foul. Charles Oakley. That's another Bulls turnover. 2 offensive fouls on the Bulls here in the last few minutes.
Sellers gave him the pass. Charles, instead of taking the jumper, tried to run in for the layup, and right in his way was Ronnie Harper.
So 4 Bulls turnovers here early. Harper with it at 3-point range to the right against Jordan. Mark Price right of the lane. Got a foul call on Vincent. Cavs will put it in play with 4:31 left in the quarter. 3 team fouls on the Bulls. Cleveland has it in play. Doherty with the ball, top of the circle. Right side Harper against Jordan. Harper on the move, dishes for Doherty, head of the key. Right of the lane, Nance fakes on Sellers. Turn around, throw up shot with a bank, won't go. Horace Grant the rebound. Up court Sellers. Jordan has it outside left. Michael Jordan on the move, top of the key, guarded by Hubbard. Jordan a bounce pass left to Sellers. Brad shoots the shot from behind the glass, hits the side of the glass. Horace with a follow, had it blocked. Taken out of there by Cleveland. Ron Harper brings it up, fires a pass cross court, stolen by Vincent. Sam Vincent takes it in on Price. Vincent all the way to the hoop. Finger roll is in, nicely done, and the Bulls cut it to 1. Now Cleveland back trying to answer. To the hoop goes Nance, and he lays it in, and the Bulls were slow getting back. And it wasn't Price's man that beat him at the other end. Here's Vincent having the ball knocked away. No foul. Cleveland out on the break. Vincent with a lob pass to Harper for the jam. Nope, didn't get it down. Bulls come back with it. The way the crowd reacted, I thought he nailed that one. Horace Grant to the hoop. Reverse layup. Nicely done. This will be one night we won't be able to see much of the game, Redhead.
That's right. Price tried for the slam on it, but he threw it too high and almost went out of bounds. Then Sam controlled it and came down and gave the ball to Horace.
Doherty down low left, backs into the lane, cross court to a wide open Ron Harper, 12-footer missed. Charles Oakley claims the rebound. Ahead to Horace. Grant in on Nance with a fake, then lays it in, got shoved in the back, and no foul called. Horace Grant with a hoop. The Bulls have the lead. If Horace is the defensive player, you know they call that one, right?
That's right, the rookie. They'd say, who was it?
But
the number that high must
right.
be him.
But when the veteran Larry Nance just nudges you in the back, there's no call. Harper plays it left to Price, fakes on Vincent, goes baseline. Mark Price shot partially blocked, hit behind the basket, so Cleveland gets it on the side. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Timeout taken, 2:32 left in the quarter. The Bulls up 1, 22-21 on the Bulls Network. Well, the Cavs have missed some opportunities to score and one on a fast break situation.
Just too high of a pass out of the gym. They tried for Ron Harper on the slam. You know, I know we're playing Indiana tomorrow. I can tell because I see Dave Twardzik in the audience scouting us.
John Williams is in for Cleveland. He'll make the inbounds pass, and they've also got Elo in the game, and they've got 6 seconds to shoot. Hot Rod Williams looks. He brings it in to Nance. Shot clock at 4. Nance long jumper left of the key is good. Larry Nance with 10 out of the box, and Cleveland has the 1-point lead. So the Bulls did a good job defensively, but still the Cavaliers hit on the outside shot.
Could be big numbers for Nance, too. He can do it.
Vincent outside left gives to Jordan, top of the key against Elo. Michael in for the right side, fakes, fouled by Elo, hits the shot. Michael Jordan threw it up sideways and scored and drew the foul on Craig Elo.
Oh, man. He did it again. He got him up in the air. He got Elo up in the air. Elo, big 6'4" player. He came down. Michael came down, collected. Boy, I haven't seen a shot like that since Mandingo Caps.
You stand corrected, Redhead.
Oh, 6'7" they got Elo. He's not that big. Elo is not that big.
Michael hits the free throw. Scottie Pippen in the lineup for the Bulls. He's guarding Nance. Low right out to Doherty. Foul called. Scottie Pippen in the post as soon as the pass went into Larry Nance. First foul on Pippen. Now, what did he do that really took advantage of Larry Nance on that play? Cavs have it in play. Top of the circle, Doherty. Right side, Price. Fakes on Vincent. Out front is Doherty. Price has it back. Wide to the right. In it goes to Nance. In the lane. Turnaround shot. Missed. Rebound on the floor. And Michael Jordan tracks it down for the Bulls. Behind the back dribble. Now brings it up against Elo. Minute 44 left in the quarter. Jordan outside left. Plays it out front to Vincent. Back into Jordan in the post. And another foul on Elo. And what is it that he did in the post, right?
Elo's saying, what did I do? I'll tell you, he can't be 6'7". I know it says it in the book.
Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Network. Michael Jordan drills the first free throw. He has 8. John Paxson is in, and Sam Vincent out.
Jim, in the last game, Sam Vincent, we won 108-89 in Chicago. Vincent was 7 out of 11, 4 out of 4 from the line, 11 assists. Now, that's the first time he played against the Cavs. Very important in this win. Jordan missed the second free throw. Cleveland with the ball, down 3. Mark Price brings it up, shoots on Paxson. No good from the left. The long rebound to Jordan. And the Bulls back. Michael on the drive. Feeds it to Oakley, and Charles lays it in. Charles Oakley with 4. Big guy getting out and running with Michael. Found an easy hoop. Yep. Minute 18 left in the quarter. 5-point Bulls lead. Doherty with a ball in low right. Wheels on Oakley. Shoots it in off the glass. Charles played him halfway. And he was in his torture chamber, right? 28-25. Offensive foul on Horace Grant, setting the pick. Here's Price walking it up for the Cavs. Right side he plays to Larry Nance. Price with it, top of the key. Nance has it back to the right. Inside pass tipped away by Pippen. Scottie the steal in the corner. They try to go to Doherty. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Pippen down the lane behind the back pass to Oakley, but traveling is called on Pippen. Scottie had the right idea. Got a little bit of a lazy pass from Michael. He was trying to get down in the lane, and then he caught it and hippity hopped. Big turnover again for the Bulls. Hot Rod Williams head of the key. Right side Larry Nance. Pippen backs off. Nance plays the ball to Elo out front. Elo into the lane, had it knocked away. Ball loose, out of bounds to Chicago with 25 seconds left. The Bulls will play for 1. In the first 2 games this year here, the Bulls led at the end of each quarter of the opening quarters. They were up by 7 the last time. This all started down at the school he went to called Four Corners. Michael Jordan has the ball knocked away into the backcourt. Now they're scrambling. Jordan 8 seconds in right of the lane. 15-footer, yes. So it worked out. They went and gambled and lost. The Bulls score with 4 seconds left. Here's Price getting open. Plays the ball ahead to Hot Rod Williams. He juggled the pass, and the quarter comes to an end with the Bulls in front by 5, 30-25 on the Bulls Network. ESPN Classic.
Brad Sellers on the line. 9 points in the game. One more free throw here. 7:35 left in the half. Sellers delivers good. The Bulls have their biggest lead at 10. Ron Harper brings it up for Cleveland. Harper against Paxson. Front court off to the right. Harper turning on the dribble against Pax. 15 to shoot. Harper picks it up wide right. Pass inside to Sanders. Reach in foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his second.
Jimmy, the Bulls leading in this rebounding department, and it's no wonder. In that game in Chicago, they out-rebounded 51 to 32. 19 more rebounds.
Bulls with 3 team fouls. They've used some offensive rebounds to take the advantage on second chance points tonight. Wide right, Del Curry against Vincent. Legal defense. That's the second one. Technical foul. So to the line for the Cavs will be Del Curry, an 82% free thrower. And he hits the free throw. And now Cleveland with a new 24-second clock. The Bulls lead is 9, and we have 7:14 left in the half. The Cavs have it in play. Curry outside left, pressured by Vincent. Larry Nance with it, head of the key against Sellers. Nance feeds it right corner. Vincent, another steal. Ball's still loose on the floor. Nance dives to pick it up. Right corner shot by Curry. Good for 3. Oh, man.
Just going to say, you don't need a 3. They got to technically get a 4-point play.
It's a 6-point lead. Sam Vincent's hustle went for naught. It looked like he had the steal, but he didn't have much help over there to pick up the loose ball. Vincent outside left, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 8. Sellers has it out front against Sanders. 4 on the clock. Sam Vincent fakes on Curry. Fadeaway shot. Got fouled. No call. Air ball out of bounds.
Hit 18. He said it's a clock.
24-second violation. Sam Vincent got hit on the wrist on the shot.
More motion on that again than there is down there, a little reaching into pivot when nobody's involved.
So Cleveland the ball, down 6 with 6:25 left in the half. Left corner Curry. Juggles the pass. Now Vincent picks him up. Harper holding at the stripe against Paxson. Outside left is Curry. Low left is Hot Rod Williams. In the lane, jump hook. It's in. 6 in a row by Cleveland. They've cut it to 4 with 6:09 left in the half. The Bulls have Michael Jordan at the scorer's table. Sam Vincent on the walk off to the right against Curry. Vincent is standing, dribble wide to the right, takes the outside shot short. Rebound long to the Bulls and out of bounds as Vincent and Oakley couldn't come up with a loose ball. Michael Jordan returns. Scottie Pippen is going out. So Jordan comes back and he will be guarding Ron Harper. And no, Paxson will be guarding Curry. Jordan will be guarding Sanders. Okay. Outside left is Harper, guarded by Vincent. 12 to shoot. Right side, Larry Nance. Nance on the drive, in the lane, turns, jump hook, rims it, no. Rebound tipped off to John Paxson. Bulls the ball. Paxson brings it up against Curry. Paxson a move, head of the key, backs it out. Jordan with it outside left, guarded by Sanders. Michael Jordan triple team, jump pass to Vincent. Out to Paxson. Now Jordan has it left of the circle. Takes the outside shot. It's in. Michael Jordan with 14, and the Bulls are up 6 with 5:14 left in the half.
A little better ball handling with the 3 small.
Outside left, Larry Nance holding on Sellers. John Williams has it against Oakley, top of the circle. Left side, Curry, long outside jumper, in and out. Rebound tipped away. Cleveland gets it. Harper down the lane, shoots on the run. It's in. Ron Harper hitting the shot left of the lane. He's got 4. Bulls lead is 4. Jordan up court against Sanders. Michael on the walk, now drives into the lane, feeds it right side to Paxson. He shoots out of the corner. In and out. Curry the rebound. Cleveland up court quickly. Del Curry into the front court. Curry down the lane, all the way, lays it up. Rimming, no. Cleared by Jordan. The Bulls back in transition. Michael Jordan runs into Harper, and a blocking foul on Ron Harper, his second. Fans are booing, but it's a pretty good call.
I bet it was. He spread himself for the play, Jim, and he moved over just a tad. You got to be a complete stop.
Well, he reached on him, too.
He moved into it.
And he also reached in at the dribble at the same time.
You don't want to plant yourself at half court. Michael might jump right over you.
Sam Vincent dribbles off to the left against Del Curry. Gets the ball back from Oakley. 15 to shoot. Right side is Paxson. Packs against Harper, into Jordan. Michael in deep, hangs the shot in. Michael Jordan with a double pump reload mid-air. Spectacular play. Easy for me to say, right? 44-38. 6-point Bulls lead again.
Easier for him to hit his last 6.
Curry right corner shot is in. Somebody's got to come get that guy big time. He's got 8 points in this quarter. 44-40. Bulls the lead, 3:50 left. Oakley's long jumper good right of the circle. Bulls up 6 again. Harper at the controls for the Cavaliers, off to the right, kills the dribble, plays it into John Williams, low right, backs on Oakley, half hook, banked in. Man, they just dump into the post and score when they want to. With Nance and with Hot Rod Williams, with Doherty, they've got guys who can score inside. Jordan right of the lane, fadeaway jumper, in and out, rebound Williams. Now Cleveland has a chance to cut it to 2. Harper comes into the front court. Harper against Paxson, off to the right side, we get a foul on John Paxson. That's his first. Mark Price is back in for Cleveland. Mike Sanders is out. Now let's see how the Bulls match up. Horace Grant coming back for the Bulls. And he comes in for Brad Sellers. Cleveland has it in play. Off to the right is Price, guarded by Vincent. Mark Price down the lane, in deep, scoops it off to Nance. The jump hook missed. Rebound. They traveled with it. Now Price's shot good right of the key. Looked like 2 guys fighting for the ball on the rebound wearing the same jerseys. Sam Vincent right side has stopped the dribble. Cleveland has cut the 10-point lead to 2. Vincent left around Horace Grant screen. Sam turns a corner in deep, lays it in with a left hand. Nice drive by Sam Vincent. He's got that hesitation move off the dribble.
Yes, controls himself so well on the cut.
You've heard of pitchers who change speeds. That's what Vincent does, and that's why he's tough to block. Here's Curry turning the corner, down the lane, scoops the shot, no. Tip won't go. Larry Nance again, muscles it in, no basket. What's the call? No. A foul before the shot, says Dick Bavetta. On Sam Vincent, that's his third, and a timeout taken by the Bulls. 2:31 left to go in the half. Chicago up 4, 48-44 on the Bulls Network.
SPN Classic.
The Bulls with Pippen, Paxson, Jordan, Grant, and Oakley. Sam Vincent has picked up his 3rd foul. They've got Larry Nance on the free throw line to shoot 2. He has split 2 free throws tonight.
Vincent picks up that foul, that 3rd one to put him down, as their big man, Larry Nance, bangs on the board.
Hits the free throw. He's got 12. The Bulls lead is 3 with 2:31 remaining in the half. Nance again. That's in. Cleveland within 2. Bulls have played well. Michael Jordan in the backcourt, full court pressure. Jordan jump pass ahead to Paxson. He comes up court to Oakley. Charles holding in the left corner. Paxson with it out to the left. Shot clock at 10. Pax dancing on the dribble. Turnaround shot in deep. Oakley missed. Rebound taken out by Cleveland. Now they have a chance to tie. Curry dishes for Harper to the hoop. Missed the layup. Ball tipped out to Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive. Takes it in on Hot Rod Williams. All the way to the hoop. Lays it in. Michael Jordan's got 18. Split the 2 big guys and scored, and the Bulls lead by 4 with 1:55 left in the half.
Price was running as fast as he could, couldn't catch him. Michael zigzagged like he was on the S-curve, the outer drive.
Here's Price between the rings, kills the dribble, plays it left to Ron Harper. Bounce pass in, it goes to Williams. Half hook, right of the lane is in, off the glass. John Williams has 8.
Great position. You give him a position like that, your job's over.
Paxson on the move against Price, off right of the lane, gives it up into the right corner to Jordan. Harper guarding him. Shot clock at 12. Michael fakes, drives it in right of the lane. Inside, has the shot blocked. Oakley lays it in. Looked like Michael got hammered, but no foul called, and Charles Oakley took the loose ball and scored. Price outside left, dumps it into Nance. Back to Price in the corner. Back to Nance against Grant. Larry Nance swings the hook up, missed it, missed everything. Scottie Pippen comes out with a loose ball. Here comes Scottie on the move into the front court. Ahead to Jordan, in for the right. Michael goes up. The ball got pinned by Nance, but a foul called on Nance. Looked like he pinned it on the glass. No goaltending.
Was it on Nance? I think it was on Del Curry. Let's take a look here and see what happened.
You're right. Curry the foul, but Nance pinned it on the glass, it looked like.
Curry hit him on the back of the head, and then close.
Sure was. Jordan to shoot 2. Curry with his first foul. 59 seconds left in the half. Michael 2 for 3 from the line tonight. 18 points for him in the game. Offers the free throw. Good. Brad Daugherty returning for Cleveland. He is well rested. And he replaces Del Curry.
So now
mix and match time for the Bulls.
Well, it should be okay because Scotty gives him that alternate big man, small man look.
Jordan again. That's in. Michael drops both free throws down, and the Bulls lead at 54-48. 57 seconds left in the half. Bulls trying to play through foul trouble. Corzine and Vincent have picked up 3. Price outside left. Plays a bounce pass into the post to Daugherty. Nance has it head of the key. Back into Daugherty. Turnaround shot on Oakley. Missed it. Rebound Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen comes into the front court for the Bulls. Off to the right. Larry Nance guarding him. Pippen gives it up to Jordan. Right of the lane against Harper. Michael fakes right of the lane. Leans in. Gets a pass underneath.
Who's out of bounds?
Who? Horace?
Yep.
Horace Grant was out of bounds when he caught that pass from Jordan.
They slide out of, well, I guess you want to try to keep out of Michael's way, but they slide down that baseline. And
22nd timeout taken by Lenny Wilkins with 22 seconds left in the half. And the Bulls are in front by 6. They've led by as many as 10. Cleveland has cut it to 2. Now the Bulls on the increase here with just 22 seconds left. And of course, the Cavaliers have some outstanding three-point field goal shooters. One of them on the bench, though, in Curry at the moment.
Well, Jim, their big men have done some damage inside, but they've just gone down, posted up, and there's been no contention to front them or to side them. They just go down. When they give them the ball, they make a move to the middle and take that little half hook or little layup off the glass.
76ers may or may not have Charles Barkley in this game, and Boston leading by 19 in the second quarter in the Boston Garden, and the Indiana Pacers leading New Jersey after 1, 32-29. Indiana, of course, in Chicago Stadium tomorrow night. Hot Rod Williams will make the inbounds pass for the Cavaliers, and he brings it in play to Price. Daugherty has it out front, double teamed. Daugherty dribbles out, takes it down the lane, shoots it up. No. Offensive foul on Brad Daugherty. The Bulls with a sucker play. They opened the lane and said, go ahead, Brad, and then Oakley jumped out and took the charge as Brad Daugherty picks up his first foul.
Good job. They double team him and then leave the door open. Here he comes. Oak plants himself and said, oh, thank you. So now Oak, what's happening here? Vincent's in for who? Oakley.
Good play by Oak. 15 seconds left. Bulls have it in play to Jordan. Michael off to the right, 10 seconds. Jordan hounded by Harper. Now comes into the front court, 8 seconds. Jordan behind the back dribble, and Price is steal, but Jordan gets it back, collides with Harper, and a foul on Ron Harper. Ron Harper with his third. 2 seconds left in the half. Michael Jordan shoots 2.
Lenny Wilkins all over his case. Michael had a tough time getting a handle on the ball. Went behind his back a couple times. Harper really gave him some problems. Then Price came, left his man, almost had the steal. Michael gets the ball back, and then down they both go. But
well, that's a foul on Harper.
It is a foul.
But it's the fans thought, well, obviously it went against the hometown player, but that's a foul, and Jordan's free throw is no good.
Yeah, they're saying cheaters proof.
They've got 2 seconds left in the half to retaliate after this free throw.
Price is the guy you got to keep an eye on.
Jordan pushes the next one. That's right through. Michael shoots in the silencer. Daugherty looking. He throws the long one. It's caught by Williams. The long shot is short. As he shot under double team pressure from out front, he was at three-point range. And so at halftime, it's a 7-point Chicago lead. The Bulls 55, Cleveland 48 on the Bulls Network. Boston Garden tonight, oh my. Boston 64, Philadelphia 37 at halftime. And in Indiana tonight, New Jersey hanging tough. The Pacers lead by 4 at the half in Market Square. Cavs in the front court. Hubbard left to the key. Daugherty has it out front against Corzine. Price on the drive across the lane in deep. Off to Harper. He missed the dunk, but a foul was called. Foul is on Brad Sellers. That's his first, and Ron Harper shoots 2.
It looked like Mark Price was going to take the drive all the way, Jim. He went down the lane in the middle, and he found Ronnie Harper coming out of the corner. He tried to slam dunk it through, but hit it off the rim. So he's got to make a couple here. Tougher spot for him than over the rim.
He drills that one. He's a 68% free thrower. Harper with 5 points on the evening.
On the bus coming over here came up with a good stat. In college, what Scottie Pippen was shooting in college was over 70%.
Lifetime, he was .696, and his senior year, he was .715. Bulls have it in play against full court pressure. Harper knocked both free throws down. Cleveland within 5. The Bulls are in the front court. And Sam Vincent calls a play out to the left, guarded by Price. 10 on the shot clock. Vincent dumps it into Oakley. Low left. Charles a fake. Shoots the ball up. No good. Larry Nance the rebound for Cleveland. And here come the Cavs trying to cut it to 3. Mark Price brings it up. Backs it out off to the right against Vincent. Price double teamed. Plays the ball to Harper off to the left. Left baseline shot. Larry Nance in and out. Brad Sellers collects the rebound and hands it off to Vincent. Sam hustles it up on Price. Vincent backs it out left wing. Works around a Sellers screen to the top of the circle. Sellers has it now against Hubbard. Outside left. Brad backs it out. 10 to shoot. Sellers holding wide left. Oakley out front. Shoots a 20-footer. Got it. Charles Oakley with 10.
Yeah, had ice on it when he came down. Boy, rainbow.
57-50 Bulls with 10:40 left in the third. Larry Nance holding top of the key on Sellers. Price has it off to the left, plays it into Doherty. Low left against Corzine. Doherty backs in the lane, dishes for Nance, in deep. Hangs the shot up, no good. Draws the foul, and Larry Nance shoots 2. Brad Sellers with the foul, his second.
That's the second time we saw Price go down the middle on a play and then give it to Ronnie Harper. And then this time it looked like Doherty was going to wheel for the hook, and he caught Nance coming to the hoop. Well, that paid off at least one of them. Huh?
Nance is now 3 of 5 free throwing after missing the first one. No lead is safe here, though, because this Cavs team can come back at home. Second free throw, rimming no, and Oakley the rebound. Off to Jordan. Michael Jordan brings it up. Harper picks him up at the timeline. Jordan on the drive. Left of the lane. Jump pass left to Sam Vincent. Shot clock at 12. Vincent dances on the dribble outside left against Price. Here's Sellers out front. 5 to shoot. Left corner Vincent. Sam fake. Shoots the long one on Mark Price. No good. Long rebound to Vincent. Under the bucket. Lost it coming out along the baseline. And they say went out of bounds to Cleveland. So with 10:02 left in the third, Cleveland the ball down 7. Good defensive stop by the Cavs. The Bulls unable to get a good shot up. Doherty swings it right side to Larry Nance against Sellers. Nance cross court left corner to Ron Harper. He shoots out of the corner, missing. Corzine the rebound, ahead to Jordan. Michael Jordan on the move. 1-on-4. Takes it off baseline right. Gives it up to Vincent out front.
Those numbers never scared Michael.
Sellers intercepted a pass for Jordan. Now flips it back out to Vincent. Right side Jordan. 9 to shoot. Long jumper. Good. Michael Jordan from Akron. He's got 23. And the Bulls have a 9-point lead with 9:23 left. In the third. Angling left is Mark Price. Standing dribble out front is Hubbard. Over the top pass deflected by Oakley to Sellers the steal. Charles takes it in on Mark Price, and Price just hammers him coming inside. Mark Price with his first foul, and Charles Oakley shoots 2.
Good play. That's a first good battle down low. Sellers had a good battle with the pivot man. They were able to steal the ball, flip it on down, and then Price just tried to come in and keep Charles from making a layup. But Brad battled very well down there on Nance, not letting him get the post up. And then as they try to throw it in from the top, he and Corzine collected a steal.
Oakley rims the free throw, no good. Charles already with double-doubles tonight. He's got 10 points and 11 rebounds, and he is shooting here to equal the largest lead of the night for the Bulls if he hits it. 9:10 left in the third. He does. Chicago up 10. This is where the Cavs drew the line in the first half. Price comes into the front court. Doherty has it top of the key against Corzine. Right side, Mark Price gives it up to Doherty for an 18-foot shot. No good. The long rebound to Hubbard. Hubbard back to the hoop and a foul called. As Hubbard leaned in, Michael Jordan reached in to dig it out and picks up the foul instead.
Oh, they give it to Charles.
Oh, man. 2 fouls on Oakley. That's 3 team fouls on the Bulls.
He reached in. Michael got, if there's any foul, Michael picks it up, but they give it to Oak. That's 2 on him.
Yep. Hubbard shoots the first of 2. No good. Too strong off the back iron. 8:55 left in the third. 60-50 Bulls.
So we had 5 free throws shot and 1 made here. Oakley made with his.
And Scotty hasn't been on the free throw line. Second one is in. 9-point Bulls lead. Vincent walks it up against Mark Price. Vincent outside left. Price puts good pressure on him. Vincent has picked it up into Corzine. Back left to Vincent. Back into Corzine. Back out to Vincent. Long jumper left to the key. Rimming no. Rebound Corzine. The follow banked in. Dave Corzine with his second basket tonight. The Bulls have their largest lead of the game at 11.
Came off the offensive glass again. A good job by the Bulls in that area.
8:23 left in the third. Price left corner shot on the way. Rimming no. Corzine the rebound. Up court pass loose. Still loose. Michael comes back for the ball. Jordan wraparound dribble. I can't explain what he just did.
I saw it too, and I can't.
He wrapped it around from his right hand to his right hand. I've never seen that in all my days. Corzine returned to Jordan. Pumps the shot up, no good. Drew the foul on Ron Harper as he drove the left baseline. Harper with his fourth foul. Michael Jordan shoots two. I just saw Michael Jordan wrap a dribble around from his right hand to his right hand.
You're supposed to do that coming around to your left hand. That's great.
I have never. Have you ever?
Tonight, the first time.
Michael Jordan hits the free throw. Bulls up 12.
That's supposed to come out to your left hand.
Right. Second one is in. Michael Jordan puts the Bulls up 13, and Lenny Wilkins takes time. Timeout Cleveland. 8:02 left to go in the third. Chicago 64, Cleveland 51 on the Bulls Network.
We'll take one more look at it. If you're listening on the radio, real slow, we're going to roll this on radio. There's rounded back, and he gets it with his right. Oh, he didn't say may I or anything. I'll tell you, he would have put everybody out when Simon says, go around the back with the right hand, catch it with the right.
Boy.
You know, Michael's the only guy to play Simon Says. Simon says, jump up, come down. Michael stays up. He wins. 3 for 6 in this period of Bulls, and no scratches yet from the field. 8 minutes for Cleveland.
Mark Price walks it up for the Cavs. Larry Nance against Sellers out left of the key. Right side is Price, guarded by Vincent. Dumps it into Doherty, low right. Doherty backs in the lane, turns back with a hook and hits it. So when in doubt, go to the strength. The strength is in the post for Cleveland, and they score, and the Bulls lead is 11. Sam Vincent off to the right. Standing dribble against Price. Lob pass into Jordan against Curry. Michael underneath. A reverse dunk with the right hand. Michael Jordan drove in for the right side and reversed it from the left side with a right hand jam. Bulls up 13.
We've seen that before.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that one. Here's Price holding it outside. And Vincent slaps his pass back to him. Price gets into the lane, gets tripped, foul called. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are about to make a silk purse. First foul on Michael.
You know, they did that quite a bit. Michael made a reverse dunk, drove under the basket, and came right back in Larry Nance's face. Man. Oh, boy.
That's a keeper. Doherty, top of the key, plays it left to Curry. Curry on the drive. Jordan steals the ball. Michael Jordan takes it in on Del Curry. In for the right, scoops the shot. No, then tips in his own miss. So he gets an offensive rebound and 2 shot attempts, and the Bulls lead by 15, and Lenny Wilkins uses a 20-second timeout. 6:55 left to go. We're in the third. Jordan in this game has 29 points tonight, 8 points here in the third quarter.
Jim, we can take a little bit of a look here, too. We talked about the Bulls, how tough it is. They've got Indiana, Washington, New York, Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Boston at home. Those are 6 games at home they'll have, but away. And we'll see this right away, you and I, of course. Seattle, Los Angeles, Portland. Then come back to Detroit. That is a vicious trip right there. And it's in the Milwaukee, and we've got Indiana, New Jersey, New York, and Boston. So pretty tough road to hoe. You got to make sure you pick up all your wins at home, which will be tough. And then grab some on the road, starting with tonight.
Price into the front court. Right side, dumps it wide right to Larry Nance. Over the top into Doherty against Corzine, low right. Doherty backs in, turns. Turnaround jumper this time. Short. Oakley the rebound. Saves it in play to Vincent. Sam Vincent loses it in a double team. Doherty back to the hoop. Shoots it in on Oakley.
Fouls there again they come up with.
Yep. 68-55. Cleveland stays within 13 after the Bulls had made the good play. Here's Vincent hustling into the lane. Off to Oakley. Right of the circle. Jumper missed. Rebound Williams. Hands the ball to Del Curry. Long pass to Price. Price in the left corner, guarded by Corzine. Back out to Doherty. Underneath John Williams. Turnaround shot won't go. Rebound, Charles Oakley collects it. Outlet deflected, but Sellers grabs it. Knocked loose again. Cleveland comes away with a loose ball. Here's Mark Price down the lane. Backs off into the right corner. The Bulls double on Price. Open his lane. They swing it now left side to John Williams. He comes up shooting. It's around and out. Rebound, Charles Oakley, and he hands the ball to Michael Jordan. 68-55, Bulls up 13.
Charles coming off of 19 rebounds. He's now got 14.
What's the call? 10-second violation. It was not. It's right now at 14, and you'll look and see where Vincent is standing. That was not a 10-second violation. He came across with 15 on the shot clock. He was in the front court, both feet planted when it went to 14, because it was at 14 where they inbounded the ball. Left side is Price, guarded by Vincent. Mark Price, bounce pass into John Williams, low left, back to Price in the corner, drives against Vincent, foul called, the shot's no good. Price shoots 2. Sam Vincent picks up his 4th. Let's pause for station identification on the Bulls Network. Vincent out of the game. John Paxson coming in. 2 shots coming here for Price, and the first one is in. Price has 5 points tonight. The Bulls lead, which was 15, is now 12, and 5:28 left in the third.
Some mistakes made by the Cavs. They've been able to come back and get a second chance to do something with it.
Michael Jordan has to come back and get the ball. Cleveland just putting on some pressure in the backcourt, and it's enough to disrupt the Bulls. Jordan in the front court. Out to the left is Sellers. Charles Oakley has the top of the key. Right side is Paxson. Left side, Jordan. Michael shoots out of the left corner. Rimming, no. Rebound, John Williams. And a foul on the Bulls. When they chop it away, it's a foul. The foul is on Brad Sellers. That's his 3rd. The Bulls are over the limit. And Cleveland on the free throw line with a chance to cut it to 9 with 5:07 left in the third.
2 fouls on the Cavs, Jimmy. 5:07 to go here, and Hot Rod Williams will go down. He has not been to the free throw line.
He's about the only one who hasn't.
That's right.
Nance has shot 6. Doherty 4. Williams too strong with the first one. Hubbard has shot 2.
This
Harper
has been an
2.
Achilles heel for them, getting to the free throw line.
Well, they've gotten there tonight.
I mean, after they get there, completing it.
John Williams hits the second one. He has 9 points in the game. Cleveland has cut it to 10 by scoring 5 in a row. 5 minutes left in the third. Against pressure, Sellers into the front court. Sellers a jump pass to Jordan. Underneath is Oakley. Charles misses the dunk but draws the foul. Foul is on Curry. Michael Jordan in midair.
Knew Oak was coming out of the corner, didn't he?
He did a 360 after he left the floor.
Right. Nureyev would have been proud of that one.
Charles missed the dunk but drew the foul on Curry, and Oakley shoots 2.
Pretty. He just knew where Oak would be.
These are big free throws here because the Bulls have a chance to extend it back to a 12-point lead. First one rims in. Charles Oakley has 12. Horace Grant ready to come on. The Bulls up 11. Sellers is out as Grant comes into the game. Charles Oakley, 2 out of 3 free throwing in the game and in this quarter. Delivers the second free throw. That's in. Chicago up 12, 70-58. Mark Price into the front court for Cleveland. Price off to the left, leans over the dribble against Paxson. Price backs it out, 10 to shoot, and it goes to Doherty. Low left against Corzine. Doherty in the lane, launches the hook. Nope. Rebound to the floor, picked up by Paxson. Pax dribbles into the front court, drops it for Jordan right side. Michael stutter step move in for the right. Laid it in with the left hand. Michael Jordan's got 31. The Bulls up 14 with 4:23 left in the third.
I love that. He did that the other day to Barkley. He was all over his right hand. He put it right by his left ear, over the rim. Too good.
Here's Mark Price, foul line jumper on the way, rimming no, rebound on the floor. Oakley tracks it down ahead to Paxson. Big trip for the Bulls. They can go up 16. Paxson angles off to the left against Price, and a foul on Horace Grant, holding him again. Horace Grant trying to set the screen. Got called for holding. Mark Price coming through. Cleveland on the attack. Larry Nance, bouncer out to Doherty. Back into Nance, low left, jump hook, good over Horace Grant. Larry Nance, first field goal of the second half. He's got 15. 72-60. The Bulls, the lead in the ball. Paxson right side on the move against Price. Turns it right of the circle. Into Horace Grant, low right, turnaround jumper. Rimming, no. Rebound on the floor, still loose. Larry Nance has it. Cleveland out, Price on the drive. Price plays the ball ahead to Doherty. His shot off the glass is in. It's a 10-point game.
Here they come.
Doherty
bang, bang.
with 13.
Bang, bang, bang. They come at you, don't they?
3:27 left in this quarter, and timeout Chicago. Now the clock gets stopped at the 3:24 mark. It's a 10-point Bulls lead. 72-62 on the Bulls network. Collins working on a play for his club. The Bulls have led by as many as 15 in this quarter. Cleveland has whittled it down to 10. 3:24 left. Sam Vincent with 4 fouls, and Sellers, Corzine, and Horace Grant with 3 apiece. And Harper has picked up 4 for Cleveland, but that's a key 4 because Michael Jordan has 31 already in the game. Horace Grant will make the inbounds pass for the Bulls. Midway in the front court on the left-hand side. Grant brings it in to Jordan. Michael guarded by Curry. Outside left is Grant. 12 to shoot. Oakley has it out front left against Williams. Paxson right side against Elo. 7 on the clock. Jordan in the right corner. 4 on the clock. 3 on the clock. Michael on the move. In for the right. Hangs it up with the left hand. Came up short. Ball out of bounds to Cleveland.
Jim, the boards.
24-second violation was the call. Michael's shot didn't hit anything. Anyway, Cavs in the front court. 3 minutes left for the third. Elo off to the right. Standing dribble. Elo plays to Curry against Paxson. Top of the key. Curry backs it out. John Williams has it. Williams holding left of the circle. Into Doherty. Low left. 5 on the clock. Doherty to the hoop. Shots blocked by Corzine. Corzine saves it and play to Jordan. Big play by Cor. And now Michael Jordan up court on the dribble. Jordan right of the lane against Curry. Walks it out on the right wing. Corzine inside pass Oakley. Charles lays it in with the left hand. Good play by the Bulls. Charles Oakley with 15 points tonight. The Bulls up 12 and 2:27 left.
And you don't have to stop there and think. You just go bang. You react to the situation. Beautiful.
Here's Curry on the walk to the right against Paxson. Out front, Elo. Elo fakes on Jordan. Takes it down the lane. Gets the shot blocked in traffic. Horace Grant the rebound. Well, he took the loose ball out of there, I should say. And now Paxson into the front court. Pax off to the left side against Curry. Left corner, Grant. Back wide left is Paxson. Oakley head of the key. Bouncer left to Paxson. Side steps Curry. Oakley 20-footer top of the circle. Bullseye.
Oh.
Charles Oakley's got 17 and the Bulls up 14 again with 1:55 left in the third.
Just when you think Pax should take that shot, Oak ups with it and bangs it in.
Elo leans over the dribble out front against Jordan. Elo swings it left to Curry. Long outside jumper. Good. Del Curry squared up and nailed it. He's got 10 in the game. The Bulls lead is 12 again. Minute 35 left. Michael Jordan off to the left, guarded by Curry. Oakley top of the key against John Williams. He hands to Jordan. Michael plays it into Corzine, low right, fadeaway jumper. Rebound, Larry Nance. Cavs back, trying to trim it to 10. Elo brings it up. Elo off to the left side against Paxson. Left corner, Curry shoots out of the corner. Got it.
That was very close to 3.
Curry with 12. 10-point Chicago lead. This is what Curry did against the Nets. Jordan on the drive inside, got the shot blocked and a foul called. I don't know why they boo that. That was an obvious foul, Michael attacking inside. Larry Nance, the foul, his second. How many times do you see Michael Jordan give up his body in traffic?
Yeah. Oh,
He's
man.
got mug going inside.
He did. He got hit on both sides. He took Curry down to the left, and as Curry was shaking off, he just went down the middle, and they grabbed Larry Nance, and
Michael drills the free throw. He's got 32 points already in this game. Oakley is out. Pippen back for the Bulls. 1:06 left to go in the third. 77-66. So tonight it's been a case of the Bulls steadily pulling away to this point. Jordan again, good. Chicago up 12. The Bulls were up 5 at the quarter, 7 at the half. Lead by 12 with a minute left here in the third. Off to the right side is Elo. Leans over the dribble against Jordan. Elo on the move around a Doherty screen. Takes it left side. Doherty has it now, head of the key. Right side, Curry dumps it in to Nance. Reach in foul, Scottie Pippen.
Reach in. Got to put him to the line. Put Pippen with his third foul. Now you're looking at Grant. Pippen, Vincent, Corzine, Sellers, all with those three. But Larry Nance has struggled here, Jim. He's 3 out of 6 from the free throw line.
He missed his last 2. He drills that one. Larry Nance with 16 points in the game. Only 3 in the third, though. Second one up. Yep. 78-68, 50 seconds left. Bulls have it in play. Michael Jordan brings it up against Curry. Jordan comes into the front court. Puts it left to Paxson. Pax turning on the dribble outside left. Guarded by Elo. Corzine over the top. Jordan for the layup.
Nice.
Nicely done. Michael Jordan, knife again, left baseline. Caught the alley-oop and just pushed it over.
Core, 2 good passes. Now he hit Oak cutting across the middle. Now he hits Michael same way.
18 to shoot. Cavs in the front court. Bulls up 12. Doherty out high left against Corzine. On the left side is Curry. Shoots the long one on Paxson. It's no good. Rebound Horace Grant off to Paxson. Paxson the move into the front court. Flips it left side to Jordan. Michael in for the left. Lays it up. No. Tip try won't go. Tipped again. Horace Grant no. Rebound Corzine. He was knocked out of bounds, and it's simply out of bounds to Cleveland.
Here they come. Turn around.
7 seconds left to go. Cleveland has it in play to Elo. Elo up court against Jordan. Takes it off into the right corner. Back out, long jumper, Larry Nance. No good for the right after 3. The Bulls up by a solid 12. And a heave down the other way from 90 feet almost went in. 80-68. That's the score on the Bulls Network. Sellers with 10 points so far tonight. He had a quick start, scored 8 points early.
I think they'd like to keep him out of foul trouble, too. They need some spot-up shooting there.
The players are looking at themselves on the big screen here. Charles Oakley, a big night, 17 points and 15 rebounds so far. Michael Jordan outside left against Del Curry. Paxson, long jumper right of the key. Got it. John Paxson nails an 18-footer, and the Bulls extended out to a 14-point lead.
Right out of the timeout with that play for Pax. 3-man picket line. He came around it and hit it beautifully.
82-68. Craig Elo gives it up to Ron Harper right of the lane against Pippen. Harper puts it on the floor, works around a Doherty screen, bounce pass underneath. Michael Jordan steals it. Here comes Jordan back on the attack for the Bulls. Jordan in for the left against Harper. Stops left baseline. Lead-in shot. No. Foul called. Michael Jordan shoots 2. And Ron Harper has 5 fouls in the game.
He gave him a head fake. Now Harper is trying to stay away from him. He's the wrong man on him. And, I mean, at this stage with those fouls, because he's aggressive enough, Jim, to take a challenge to go out and try to stop Michael with his physical talent. But now with the fouls.
Jordan drills the free throw. He's got 36 tonight. The Bulls lead by 15. This equals the largest. And a timeout taken by Lenny Wilkins with 11:22 remaining. 83-68 Chicago on the Bulls Network. The next Bulls game on Fox 32 Tuesday night, 9:30 from Seattle. Plan to stay up late with us next week from the West. Michael Jordan with his second of 2 on the way. Dead center. 37 for Jordan. The Bulls have their biggest lead at 16, 84-68, and 11:17 left to go. Ron Harper out front for the Cavs. Del Curry against Paxson right of the key. They double on him, return to Doherty in for the right. He got clobbered going for the shot. Michael Jordan trying to block from behind picks up the foul. Jordan with his second foul.
Right, Jim. It's only the second one, so he could go hard after that shot. He left. He saw him going in for the shot. Scotty played him well, but Michael picked the foul up.
Brad Doherty with 13 points tonight. 3 of 4 free throwing. I'll tell you this. You got root beer in there, right? In your drink?
What happened?
Is that root beer?
Yep.
You left your post. And after the timeout, Michael stopped by and said, "Is that Johnny Reds?" I said, "Yeah." He took a drink and then went down and made the second free throw.
Oh, is that right? I will never wash that glass.
Doherty hits them both. It's 84-7. 11 minutes left to go in the game. Bulls the lead in the ball. Outside left is Paxson. Here's a ball loose, stolen by Cleveland in the left corner. Pax trying for a pass into Jordan, and the Cavs made the steal. Ron Harper at the controls. Left corner, Elo, guarded by Pippen. Back out to Harper, top of the key, Doherty. Right side they go to Curry. Shot clock at 12. Over the top, Doherty underneath, shoots it in, draws the foul. The foul is on Corzine. That's 4 fouls on Corzine, and Brad Doherty on the line shooting for a 3-point play.
Ball was swung around to Curry and then over the top to the big guy Doherty, and on top of the back of the head he got hit. So Doherty doing a job here.
He can bring Cleveland within 1. I'm sorry, within 11. And he does. It's 84-73 with 10:38 left. The Bulls were up 84-68, and 5 straight points by Doherty. Packs it off to the left, standing dribble. Big crowd trying to pump some life into the Cavs. Michael Jordan's pull-up shot right of the circle is missed. Corzine the rebound. Back up, had it blocked. Horace Grant back inside, scoops it in. Big bucket. Horace Grant has 6, and the Bulls are up 13. Good effort by Corzine and Grant to keep it alive. 10-10 remaining.
The boards have been the whole story for the Bulls this whole game.
Out front, Harper picks up the dribble, plays the ball to Curry, right side against Paxson, into Doherty. Doherty against Corzine, kicks it back out. They swing it left to Harper. Harper into the lane, in deep. Body hunt, shoots it up, no good. Foul called, and Harper on the line.
5 on Core.
Charles Oakley coming back on for the Bulls with 9:56 left.
We was going to hook that ball. I mean, going to take that ball, cradle it in and slam it, but Core ran in front of him, so Dave will leave the game. Harper with 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
He's due to miss 1. 68% free thrower on the season.
I'll take the first one.
You got it.
I figured it out this way. You can't miss both if you don't miss the first one.
Oakley in now for Corzine, and Sam Vincent back for the Bulls for Paxson. Pax did a good job tonight.
That's right. You got to remember Sam Vincent hit the bench with 4 fouls earlier, so Pax did a good job. He's right.
Ron Harper takes his time, offers the second free throw. No good. Charles Oakley with his 16th rebound of the game. Sam Vincent brings it up. 9:49 remaining. Vincent against the 10-second count comes across with 1 to spare. Front court off to the right. Shot clock at 10. Vincent guarded by Curry. Takes it left around an Oakley screen. Outside left, Horace Grant. 4 on the clock. Horace Grant gives it to Jordan. Michael underneath. Reverse layup. 24-second violation. Cleveland gets it with 9:31 left. Ron Harper walks into the front court. That's 17 turnovers for the Bulls tonight. Here's Curry, top of the key. Works left around a Doherty screen. Lead-in jumper, good. Del Curry with 14. Remember, he was 9 of 12 in their comeback win over the Nets the other night here. They were down 15, and they came back to win that one going away. Vincent, head of the key, has stopped the dribble. Right side, Jordan, guarded by Elo. Long way to go in this game. 9:05 left. Sam Vincent down the lane to the right. Inside has the shot blocked out of bounds with 8 to shoot. The Bulls will come in baseline right. Pippen will make the inbounds pass. 86-75 Bulls. Now Pippen is handed the ball. He looks to bring it in. He comes in to Oakley. Charles with a long jumper, good for 3 from the right side. Charles Oakley sends $250 to charitables from True Value.
Oh, Charles.
Boy, oh boy, hit that from Columbus. Here's Curry with a long jumper left of the lane. It's in. Del Curry smoking again tonight. 89-77. Bulls the lead in the ball. Vincent gives to Oakley. Inside pass kicked away and out of bounds to Cleveland. Tommy Nunez pointed the other way. There they come on the run. Harper trying to run up people's backs. Gets inside. Lost the ball to Pippen. The Bulls back the other way. Scottie Pippen on the drive down the lane. Shoots the ball no good. He draws the foul though. And Scottie Pippen to the line to shoot 2. Well, Charles Oakley with a 3-point bomb, Redhead.
He tried to get it in. Beat the clock. He got it out. He was facing it. He was 1 for 8 before that left his hand. I would say now he's 2 for 9.
Probably one of the better shooters on the club percentage-wise next to Pax.
They ran the play last year, if you remember, put him in the overtime. Remember, he hit one, and I think it was Sellers hit the other one? Hey, Scotty.
Scottie Pippen drills the first one, and the Bulls lead 90-77. Mark Price back in, Ron Harper out, and the fans are booing the young guard. You know, that's a shame.
They're booing him, are they?
They are. They're booing Ron Harper. He missed 2 free throws down here. Pippen with a second free throw missed. Rebound to the floor. Horace Grant up, had it blocked. Takes it back out to the left and travels with it. He and Scotty fighting each other for the ball. What happened was John Williams made a very unwise play. He tried to rake it down with one hand and slammed it on the floor, and it was loose for Horace, and then Horace's shot was blocked. Anyway, the Cavs in the front court. Curry in the left corner, pressured by Jordan. Curry out, and Michael Jordan steals the ball from Curry, but Curry gets it back. Feeds it off underneath to John Williams. He lays it in. Cleveland stays within 11. Inside of 8 minutes for the game.
There's another one. If they made the mistake on it, they turn out scoring on it.
Michael Jordan, I think, wants a rest. Vincent front court to the right. Michael Jordan has it right corner, 12 to shoot. Jordan on the drive against Curry, gets underneath, kicks off to Horace Grant for the two-hand dunk. The big guy slashing in from the left, and Michael got him the ball. Here's Curry out to the left, guarded by Pippen. Curry shoots the three on Scotty. Good, foul on Pippen.
You know he's going to take the shot. He's got that great shot. He does just ups with it. Scotty's fourth foul. Del Curry with a chance for the four-point play.
He's a Hall of Famer the last two games. Del Curry.
Now the fans come back into it a little bit here for Cleveland.
He can bring him within 9 if he hits this. He's got 18, 19 points in the game. 7 in this fourth quarter. 7:33 left. Packs it in for Jordan. Curry's free throw good. It's a 9-point game. Are they pumped now? Here comes Sam Vincent up court for the Bulls. Vincent off to the right, hounded by Price. It's 14 fouls on the Bulls in the fourth quarter. Vincent backs in, spins right of the lane, turnaround jumper, short, rebound Doherty. Price plays it ahead to Curry, fakes, shoots a two-pointer, rimming over the top, out of bounds. The Bulls get the ball.
Get over the
Curry
top.
may be getting a little tired. He's losing his legs. He's played a lot of minutes. And a timeout taken with 7:11 left to go. The Cleveland Cavaliers have cut a 16-point lead down to 9, 92-83. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. New Jersey has taken the lead at Indiana by 2 after 3. Could be a big night for the Bulls, but they've got to hang on here in Cleveland. They lead by 9. The Cavaliers on a run. Del Curry with a 4-point play. Really was the big play for Cleveland. They were behind 92-79 when he nailed a 3 and was fouled by Pippen.
He's coming back out. You're right, Jim. His legs might be gone, but if he loses his arms, he might as well sit down anyway.
He's got 20 points in this game. Bulls have it in play. Sam Vincent brings it up. Michael Jordan, you know, out of the game now, getting a rest. Vincent coming into the front court. Vincent outside left. Paxson has it now. Wide right, Charles Oakley against Larry Nance. 7 minutes left. Oakley holding to the right, 10 to shoot. Paxson has it right corner, 8 on the clock. Scottie Pippen swings it left to Vincent. 5 on the clock. Vincent in for the left, shoots it up, blocked. Horace Grant's followed. Rimming, no. Tip Oakley, no. The ball loose to Del Curry. Cleveland up court. Curry on the drive. Elo in for the left. Fouled by Pippen. He shoots two. No, simply out of bounds. Scottie Pippen on the block. He gave himself up, and here comes Jordan back with 6:41 remaining. Good play by Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty goes out. That was a tough play.
Larry Nance from the left baseline, 19 to shoot, looks to bring it in. He comes in left corner to Curry. Out front is Price. Long jumper by Price is in. A two-pointer. It's a 7-point game. 92-85 with 6.5 minutes left. This young Cleveland team, they play tough at home. Vincent into the front court. Sam Vincent off to the right. Pressured by Price. Outside pass stolen by Nance. Larry Nance breakaway for the layup. Missed the layup. Foul on Oakley. Nance shoots two. Charles Oakley with his third.
Charles had to do it too, but they threw the ball away right in front of the basket. Crowd is just getting into the game here, Jim, as Larry Nance will shoot a couple. He's 5 out of 8 from the line. 3 on Oakley now. In the penalty for the Bulls here. Big thing with 6:16 to go. They've only got 2.
Nance misses the free throw. The Bulls get a break there. Bulls could use a hoop next time. And a good defensive stop. Second free throw. That's in. Cleveland cuts it to 6. Sam Vincent against Price. Comes into the front court. Outside left. Price all over him. They can go for a foul. As Johnny mentioned, only 2 team fouls on him in this quarter. Vincent under pressure has lost the dribble. Oakley has it, 10 to shoot. Horace Grant out to the left. There's another steal. Elo the steal. And now Price brings it up on the drive. Ahead to Curry. Curry outside left. Cross court to Elo. Three-pointer up. Rimming, no. Rebound, Doherty. Doherty fakes, wheels in low right. Out to Elo right of the lane. Curry's three from the left is no good. Oakley the rebound inside of Elo. Hands to Vincent. 92-86 Bulls. 5:35 remaining.
I think there was a second remaining. They're firing threes.
Vincent into the front court for the Bulls. Quick drive. Foul offensive. Sam Vincent on Price. Price taking the charge on Vincent. 5 fouls on Sam Vincent. Brad Sellers coming back for the Bulls. Mark Price brings it up for the Cavaliers. 19,857 here in Richfield tonight. Cheering this rally by this young club. Price with it off to the right. Doherty head of the key. Elo outside left, fakes on Jordan. In it goes to Nance, low left against Horace Grant. Nance backs in, dumps a pass off to Elo. The shot's blocked by Oakley. The follow by Nance, rimming good. It's a 4-point game with 5 minutes left and anybody's ball game now. Cleveland on a run, 9 in a row. It was started by the 4-point play by Curry. Vincent off to the right, on the drive against Price. Another steal by Curry. He's got a breakaway, 2-point game.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Back after this on the Bulls Network.
ESPN Classic.
Cleveland Cavaliers with 11 straight points here in the fourth, and they've cut the Bulls lead down to 2 with 4:42 remaining. And a crowd of 19,857 deafening here in Richfield.
Bulls scored 12 points. And when they turn it over is Wright going across the passing lane, Jim, not going to the hoop. Now this crowd, this big crowd of 19,857 is...
The Bulls have it in play. 2 Sellers against pressure. Brad Sellers gets it up to Paxson. Pax turns, comes into the front court. Outside left, hounded by Price. Paxson outside left on the dribble. Hook pass to Sellers off to the right, 10 to shoot. Sellers holding right side, 5 on the clock, 4 on the clock, 3 on the clock. Long jumper, good. Brad Sellers hits one from his old neighborhood, and the Bulls lead by 4, 94-90. 4:12 left. Now the Bulls need a defensive stop this trip. Doherty at the top of the key, guarded loosely by Oakley. Right side he plays to Curry against Jordan. Doherty has it now, head of the key, shot clock at 10. Price with a lob pass into Larry Nance. Wheels on Grant underneath. Foul called. Larry Nance shoots 2. Horace Grant with his 4th.
The best way to get yourself open down low is to have some 3-point shooters in there. They're running around the line. Nobody down low now, and Nance takes advantage of going in one-on-one against a Clemson rookie. A Clemson veteran takes advantage of it.
He has struggled at the line, 6 for 10, 20 points on the night for Larry Nance. 7 for 11. The Bulls lead is 3. 3:58 remaining. Bulls are completely out of their offense. Second free throw. Rimming good. 2-point game.
You can't double because you got the 3-point shooters in there. When you don't do that, then it's those big people just take advantage of it.
Michael Jordan brings it up against Elo.
It's the first time they could get it to him. They had to give it to him in the backcourt.
Jordan off to the right. Stops the dribble. Horace Grant returned to Jordan in for the right. Michael inside, missed the scoop shot. Rebound loose on the floor. Elo comes out with it. Here comes Elo up court to Price. A 3 from the left is in. No. 95-94 Cavaliers with 3.5 minutes left. The Bulls have put it away. A 16-point lead in the fourth. Offensive foul call on the Bulls. What's the call down low? A foul against Cleveland.
On Price.
It's on Mark Price, his second. That's only the
I got to see that 3-point
foul
shot.
on Cleveland.
I got to see that 3-point shot. If he was over the line, Price was right there on it, and he was behind it. A good one.
Corzine back in. Horace Grant is out. 3:23 left. The Bulls have it in play to Paxson. Pax works it right side. Hook pass back to Oakley. Now to Paxson off to the right. A three by Pax. Good! John Paxson answers with a three, and the Bulls go up two. And another $250 to charity Bulls from True Value. Here's Price down the lane, in deep, scoop layup, good. Ties the game. Mark Price with 13. Hey, they didn't give Pax his three on the board. He signaled a three. Here's Paxson off to the right.
They got it.
Pax dancing on the dribble. Jordan off to the left. Plays the ball inside. It's loose. Stolen by Price. Cleveland on the break. Mark Price in for the left. Jordan slides it away to Paxson. The Bulls come back with a break. Oakley feeds it underneath to Corzine. He lays it up. Blocked. No foul called. And Cleveland coming back the other way. Up court, they play to Price in the left corner. The officials are caught up in the game. They're wrapped up in the crowd. Here's Curry outside, dancing on the dribble. Cross court, right corner shot. Larry Nance. Good.
You're right, Jim. They swallowed the whistle on the play. Cor went in, got hammered. 0.
99-97 Cleveland. Timeout Bulls with 2:20 left on the Bulls Network.
ESPN Classic.
Cleveland with a 2-point lead. We've had an 18-point swing in this game.
Michael Jordan, not only known for his great offensive plays, but a good defensive play. He came down, tried for the ball twice, couldn't get it, then went up in the air, swatted the ball out of bounds to Paxson to start a break. Then Corzine got the ball, went in for the layup, and you tell me there's no contact on the play. But
like there was.
They've only got 3 fouls still, Jim, with 2:20 to play. Bulls sitting on 5 and in the penalty.
The Bulls were up 16 here in this fourth quarter. And now Cleveland, known for its comeback wins of late, trying to do it again tonight. They outscored New Jersey 34-15 in the fourth Wednesday night. Oakley top of the key. Charles turns, plays it left to Paxson. 12 on the clock. Pax around an Oakley screen, and now a foul called on Cleveland. It's on Craig Elo. That's his third. The fourth team foul.
Yeah, still no shooter, but the next one puts him into the penalty.
Sellers will make the inbounds pass for the Bulls. Sellers looks to bring it in. He comes in to Oakley. John Paxson has it now on the walk to the right against Price. 2 minutes left. Pax dancing on the dribble. Here's Jordan, right corner, and Curry, another steal. Stepped right out, stole the pass to Jordan. Curry brings it up. Price with it off to the left. 150 remaining. Inside Doherty. Wheels on Corzine. Turnaround shot in and out. Rebound Nance. Shot's no good. Tipped away and out of bounds to the Bulls. Nance was jumping on red shirts, jumping over the top of people.
I don't know. They've lost the P in that whistle, Jim. I know they want to let the players decide it, but
they get caught up with a big crowd this way. Paxson in the front court off to the right. 25 Bulls turnovers on the night. Pax feeds Oakley right of the circle. Shot by Charles. Won't go. Tip missed. Corzine follow. Yes. Game tied. 99. 1:24 remaining.
That's the Bulls' main offensive thrust, is get it off the offensive glass.
And Lenny Wilkins takes a timeout with 1:18 left and 19 to shoot. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
Love of reading.
Read to achieve.
Be a part of the success and read to achieve.
John Paxson, Michael Jordan, Horace Grant, Dave Corzine, and Charles Oakley for the Bulls. Cleveland coming out, John Williams, Larry Nance, Brad Doherty, Mark Price, Del Curry. It's been the explosive outside scoring of Curry that has triggered this comeback.
Elo is out now. John Williams in his place.
Cavs have it in play. Price on the move. Right side he plays to Larry Nance. Nance gives to Doherty, top of the key. On the left side is Curry against Jordan. Curry on the move. Right corner is Price. 6 on the clock. Price holding it right in the circle. Now drives in for the right side. In deep off to Doherty. His shot is blocked and a foul called. Foul is on Horace Grant.
5 on Horace Grant. Puts Brad Doherty to free throw line. It drives right through the hole and then lays it off to the big man underneath who's going to stuff it, and he comes over and gets smottled. I thought Oak really did the damage on it, but Brad Doherty.
Shoots the free throw good. What a night he's had at the line. He's 7 of 8, 19 points in the game. Brad Daugherty puts Cleveland up 1 with 1:01 remaining. Daugherty again. That's in. Cleveland by 2. Oakley to inbound against pressure. Brings it into Jordan.
Curry's out now.
Michael Jordan outside left. Guarded by Elo. 50 seconds left. Jordan left baseline. Off to Corzine. Open shot out front. Rimming, no. Tip good. Horace Grant. Big bucket by Grant to tie the game at 1:01. And now timeout taken by Lenny Wilkins with 45 seconds left. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Here comes Mark Price up court. They took it on the end line. Price into the front court against Paxson. Daugherty way out between the circles. Gives it up to Elo. Guarded by Horace Grant off to the right. Here is Price around the screen. Steps down the lane all the way inside. Scoop layup. Rimming. No. Rebound Corzine off to Paxson. 28 seconds for the game. Michael Jordan brings it up for the Bulls. Shot clock at 19-5 difference. Jordan outside left against Elo. Michael Jordan leaning over the dribble. Works it head of the key. Underneath with a pass to Oakley. Back to Corzine on the left wing. Corzine surrounded. 7 to shoot. Right corner shot by Paxson. Rimming. No. Rebound Oakley. Loose ball foul. Out of bounds to Cleveland.
Last timeout called by Cleveland.
7 seconds for the game. Cleveland with the ball. Ready to go with 7 seconds left, and Doug Collins takes his 20 right now. He wanted to look and see what they were going to do, and now he takes his 20.
So now there's one timeout left by the Bulls. That's it.
For Cleveland. They're done. Cleveland has no timeouts.
Well, this is what Ian Fleming wrote that book about, 007, and that's left on the clock. James Bond, we could use you wherever you are. So Tommy Nunez calls him back out of the huddle and said, let's go. Your 20 seconds is over. Nobody listens, and Tommy said, what about my tickets for the Arizona Cardinals?
Been some run by Cleveland here in the fourth quarter, making this comeback.
Boy, it sure has. They've been outstanding.
What triggered it was the 4-point play by Del Curry. Nance looks to bring it in around Oakley. Still looking. He comes in to Curry. Curry launches the long one, head of the key, in and out. Rebound on the floor, follow Daugherty. Short. How about a game over? Yeah, regulation over. We go to overtime in Cleveland. Back with a 5-minute overtime after these messages on the Bulls Network. Corzine to jump against Larry Nance. The Bulls control the tip to start the game this way. A lot of foul trouble for the Bulls. Horace Grant with 5. Sam Vincent, Dave Corzine, they each have 5.
I thought that 3 was going in by Curry. That was straight on.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered whether it was a 2 or a 3 or half of 1. Bevetta to toss it. And the tip controlled by John Williams. So Cleveland has the first crack at the lead here in the overtime. Mark Price off to the left. Michael Jordan guarding him. Here's Curry outside left against Paxson. Dumps it into Daugherty, low left. Daugherty against Corzine. Comes across the lane. Comes left to Price. Price with a pass back out to Curry. 6 to shoot. Price nearly double dribbled. In it goes to Daugherty. Jump hook in the lane. Rebound Horace Grant corrals it. Flips it off to Jordan, and the Bulls come down looking for the lead.
Pretty good defense that play.
Yes, it was. Michael Jordan outside left, and Price steals the ball from him. Knocks it out of bounds to Cleveland. It went off Michael Jordan. Price into the front court.
Bulls have had 26 turnovers now to 13 for Cleveland.
Daugherty just chucks Corzine, and an offensive foul called on Brad Daugherty. That's his second.
He was going to go down and take the position. He figured, I've done this all night. Now you step in front of me. I'm entitled to it. That's a 26 turnover, Jim, by the Bulls.
That's a lot for a club that doesn't turn it over very often. 4:10 left in the OT. Game tied at 101. Paxson outside left. Right corner, Jordan. Michael's long jumper. Short. Ball comes out to Price. Price on the break to Curry. Curry inside, blocked off the glass by Jordan. Larry Nance shot blocked by Jordan, then a foul called.
Oh, you want to watch some defensive play. Jordan's going to end up with the foul. Michael hustled on down. Curry went to take the shot. Jordan blocked that shot. He got back to his feet. He blocked Larry Nance's shot. But Nance will go to the line, try to break this stalemate at 101.
13th and 14th free throws of the game attempted by Larry Nance. 3:55 left. He's in and out with the first one. Best he can do is give his team a 1-point lead. This game tied at 101. It looked like it was well in hand for the Bulls early in the fourth quarter, and then the Cavs with a miracle run. Second free throw is in. Cleveland outscoring the Bulls 33-21 in the fourth after outscoring New Jersey 34-15 on Wednesday. 102-101 Cavaliers. John Paxson works at top of the key, takes it right side, comes back to Corzine. Corzine wheels in on Doherty, shoots the ball up and draws the foul, and Corzine shoots two.
Doherty hits his third. So Dave will go to the line. You know, they've done it really without one of their top players, Ronnie Harper, sitting down. The court takes it on in and all, and everybody's moaning at that foul.
Well, they haven't called that many of them in the game.
And Dave hasn't been to a free throw all day.
Shoots the first one in. That ties the game at 102. The Bulls trying tonight for their 13th road victory. Trying to go 11 games over 500. Second free throw. Good. 103-102. Bulls the lead. Cleveland on the attack. Larry Nance out of high left against Grant. John Williams top of the key. Corzine on him loosely. Wide right is Price. 10 to shoot. Price turns the corner, takes it left of the lane, in deep, scoops the shot, no. Corzine the rebound inside of Larry Nance. Outlets to Paxson. Bulls push it up to Jordan. Michael in on Curry for the two-hand dunk. His first basket since the third quarter. It's a 3-point lead for Chicago. Timeout taken by Cleveland. 3:13 left. 105-102 on the Bulls Network.
You're watching ESPN Classic.
Well, the Bulls with Vincent, Corzine, and Grant, they each have 3 fouls, and Harper with, they each have, those 3 have 5 fouls each, and Harper with 5 fouls for Cleveland. They're the only ones in foul trouble, and Indiana hangs on and beats New Jersey by 1 tonight, 101-100. Price into the front court for Cleveland. Price leans over the dribble, angles left, plays the ball outside left to Curry. Out front is Price. Right side Nance. Nance right of the lane against Horace Grant. In the lane, lead in flip, foul called, and Horace Grant is history. Horace Grant fouls out with 10 points in the game.
Foul is on number 54, Horace Grant. That's his 6th.
Well, Nance just took his time, went to the middle of the floor, and then tried to step in. So he'll be at the free throw line. He has had a sporadic night from there. Brad Seller's going to come back in the game. Craig Elo comes back in the game. Williams leaves.
Nance hits the first one. He's 10 of 15 from the free throw line, has 26 points tonight. 27. The Bulls lead is 1. 2:50 left. OT. Price hounding Paxson in the backcourt. Pax comes across, turning on the dribble out between the rings. Pax plays the ball to Oakley out front. A lob for Corzine in the left corner. Now to Sellers. Oakley has it top of the key. Charles shoots from there. Rims it no good. Del Curry, the Cleveland rebound. And now the Cavs with a chance at regaining the lead and 2:27 left. Here's Curry with a long shot left for the key. Good. Cleveland has the lead. Curry's got 26. 106-105. Paxson off to the right for the Bulls. Standing dribble against Price. Oakley hands to Paxson. Pax works right side, gives to Sellers. Brad's turnaround shot. Good, and a foul called. Brad Sellers hit the jumper right of the lane. And the foul is called on Del Curry. That's his 3rd. We're seeing a score on the screen that I do not believe.
I do not believe the score either.
Philadelphia reportedly has defeated Boston by 4 after They outscored the Celtics in Boston Garden 30-9 in the fourth quarter, if that's correct. Sellers misses the free throw. Bulls lead by 1. 2 minutes remaining in the overtime. Craig Elo into the front court for the Cavs. Outside is Mark Price. Standing dribble against Paxson. Right side is Curry. Swings it back out to Price. Wide right. Nance intercepts the pass. Turns, shoots the long one right of the lane. Rimming no. Michael Jordan grabs the rebound. 1:39 left. Jordan comes up against Elo. Doug Collins trying to call a play as Michael backs into the front court.
Don't get his attention now.
Right. Michael outside left. They send the double team his way. Corzine top of the key. Corzine with 7 to shoot. Holding foul line out to Jordan. 3 on the clock. Michael fakes on Nance. Long jumper. No. Rebound. Oakley. Big play back out to Jordan. 1:14 left. Three-pointer by Pax. No. Just a 2. It's in and out for the right. Rebound fight underneath. Elo saves to Nance. Cleveland the ball with 67 seconds left in the overtime. And again, Cleveland with a chance at the lead. Craig Elo into the front court. Nance has it left to the key. Fakes on Oakley. Elo with a ball, dumps it into Doherty. Low right against Corzine. There's the hook. There's the lead. Brad Doherty out of the post. 108-107. Cleveland in front. Michael Jordan into the front court as the Bulls take time. 39 seconds left. Timeout taken with 39 seconds left. They've used their 20. The Bulls have no 20. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
You're not going to believe this when I tell you that the Cavs are leading by 1 and the Bulls are leading in rebounds 60-33. That's their biggest night this year.
But the turnovers, the difference in the game.
Turnovers and getting to the free throw line has been pretty good for them.
The Bulls with Sellers, Corzine, Oakley, Jordan, and Paxson. Cleveland with Elo, Price, John Williams, Larry Nance, and Brad Doherty. 26 turnovers for the Bulls in the game. 14 for Cleveland. 19 to shoot, and Sellers will inbound it. He comes in to Corzine. Michael Jordan comes to get the ball. Shot clock at 14. Jordan out to the left against Elo. Michael on the drive around the screen, takes it right of the lane, fakes in deep. Off to Corzine, the open shot, good from out front. Corzine puts the Bulls up. Now there's one difference. 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Del Curry. Larry Nance left of the key. Shoots the long one on Oakley. Good. Cleveland by 1. With 16 seconds left, Larry Nance raised up and drilled an 18-footer, and the Bulls take time as Cleveland leads at 110-109.
Now you talk about face-up shooters and tough players as Larry Nance. This is what they traded to get the key man. He stepped out about the same distance as Corzine, and he just let it rotate through the net. He works well with young people. He's got some young people out on the floor, but the Bulls Sellers will inbound the ball. They have one timeout left. Nance is going to play him halfway.
Sellers looks to bring it in. Paxson comes out and gets the ball. 14 seconds. Pax off to the right. Now Jordan in the right corner. Michael is fouled by Elo. Elo wrapped him up with 10 seconds left. Michael Jordan on the line. Nope, that's their foul to take with 10 seconds left. That's 5 fouls on Elo. And a timeout taken by the Bulls. And that's it, right?
That's it.
Here we go. No timeout, so Sellers will have to get it in against the 5-second count. Brad looks to bring it in. Still looking. Comes in to Paxson. Paxson plays it left to Oakley. Charles juggles. 5 seconds. Jordan with it to the left. Michael in for the left. In deep. Scoops the shot up. No. Tip on Oakley. The Bulls lead by 1. 1 second remaining.
There's no timeouts, is there? Michael is down. Michael down. They have a timeout. They do have a timeout.
They've got one, and Michael Jordan is getting up slowly and limping toward the Bulls bench.
He drove to the hoop, and there's no contact. He drive by everybody. He went down, turned to the Oakley, just tapped it in. Corzine shows the sign. Lenny Wilkins says, what is this? 1 second on the clock. The Bulls have no foul timeouts. The Bulls do have one foul to take, don't they?
Yep. Bulls have one timeout to take. I mean, one foul to take. No timeouts for them. No timeouts for Cleveland. 1 second left. And it's going to be the longest 1 second. If you thought the 4 seconds were long in Philadelphia a few weeks ago, when
the ball comes in, you just have to go collide with everybody, don't you?
Yeah, you've got a foul to take, so go ahead and do it.
Okay, Jimmy, 1 second ago, Bulls with a 1-point lead, 111-110. Nunez takes the ball. He says, give him some room, Granville. John Williams is going to get the ball on the inbound pass, and here we go, Jimmy.
John Williams hasn't gotten the ball yet from Tommy Nunez. Now he does. Into Price. Price shot blocked. The Bulls win the game. Who blocked that? Corzine on the way by. The Bulls walk off with an overtime 1-point win, turning back the Cleveland Cavaliers, who tenaciously rallied in the fourth quarter of regulation to tie it at 101. And now the Bulls hang on and win this one tonight by 1 point. As it turns out, the Bulls are 11 games over the 500 mark, 39-28. That's the most they've been over the 500 mark this year. 111-110 the final on the Bulls Network.